Good morning everyone, it is day 25 and parked at the Kelpies last night, still here. I'm just heading to the cafe which opens in a couple of minutes time to get my free hot drink, have a nice cup of coffee. I spent the last sort of half hour trying to work out my plan for the next couple of days. I think we're going to head, I want to do the Falkirk Wheel, so we're going to go to the Falkirk Wheel, and then I think we're going to head to Moffat, passing the Devil's, what is it, bathtub? Yes, it might be that. I'll double check. Which is apparently a very beautiful viewpoint. It was recommended to me on the tram back to the van yesterday, so yeah, going to have a look at that. And yeah, and then from Moffat maybe stay there overnight. Acquired, and yeah, so as I was saying, think might go head back home tomorrow, yeah, just because I'm sort of I will be later at the borders, and sort of I've got 2 days of work and then 2 days off. Like, it feels weird just sort of hanging around to work and then to drive home for 2 days. So my plan, I think, is to cut the trip just a little bit short, not fully short anyway. I mean, there wouldn't be any videos on the 2 days that I'm working anyway, anything interesting, so it doesn't matter. I've had a really wonderful time, so the plan is to go to Moffat today and then head to home tomorrow. Maybe stopping at Hadrian's Wall. I need to just do a little bit more research into that, and then yeah, I'll be home. I will do a sort of going home episode and a little rundown of like how far we've travelled and all the places we visited and how much it cost me. It's probably what everyone wants to know, but yeah, it's been a super enjoyable trip. I've really liked it. It's been lovely here at the Kelpies. The whole of Scotland has been lovely, even when it's been horrible and I've been crying and thought I'd lost my keys and was going to lose them to the tide, and you know, got pushed in a ditch. All of those things, I just, yeah, I've had a really wonderful time, and yeah, I think it feels like the right time to wrap it up and head back home to a real size bed. That would be nice, and yeah, hot running water every day. Weird. But yeah, I'll give my proper thoughts in like the last video, so I won't go get emotional here. So yeah, I'm going to finish my coffee, pack up the van because we've got to be out of here by 10, go to the Falkirk Wheel, see if I can get a ticket to go on to the actual boat ride and do like the rotations of the wheel, because that looks like quite fun, and then head to Moffat. Wonderful plan. that is the wheel. It's pretty cool. Can't wait to go on it. Still got about 40 minutes till my slot. So I'm just going to hang around a bit. I put the dogs back in. There's a couple of dogs here that don't react well to other dogs, and I imagine that's quite stressful for the owners. So the girls have gone back into the van after having a little run around and a stretch of legs. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble paying for parking. One, I thought parking would be included in my ticket. It's not. But you can only pay via these sort of little machines that do it via license plate number. And because my van is 32 years old, it has one less digit than modern registrations, and so it will not accept it as a valid license plate. We can't pay. I spoke to reception and they were like, you got to pay by these machines, there's no other option. So I made a video of me not being able to pay for it, and if anything comes through for me, I can be like, here's the video of me trying to pay and it not being accepted. So I don't know, tell me what to do, because I can't make a payment, and I've spoken to people and I can't make a payment. Okay, so we have been on the wheel. It was really cool actually. It's it's got like two balancy bits, and if you got, what you do is you have one boat on one boat on the top, one at the bottom, and then as they move they sort of keep each other balanced, and because they keep each other balanced it means they don't have to use as much energy. So they say it takes as much energy to do the 180 loop as it does to boil 8 kettles. So for something as big as it is, that moves as massive, 8 kettles of water being boiled is not a great deal of energy. It can lift, it can move up to the same amount of weight as 100 elephants. So it's got a lot of power behind it. And you'll see when I got on, I chose one side, and of course it was the wrong side because a canal boat came and blocked my whole view. So I had to like stand up and open the window even though it was raining and poke the camera out so I could actually like see things moving. It has rained all day, so the views were not as spectacular as they could have been, but it's a really cool piece of engineering, and yeah, it was exciting to be part of it. So definitely worth the trip. If you are coming up or leaving Scotland, then do head to the Falkirk Wheel and do go on it, because it's really interesting and cool piece of kit, and the money goes back into the Scottish canals, which keeps the canals running and keeps them maintained and updated, and that bit of the canal connects the east to the west of Scotland, so you can like go all the way to Edinburgh. You can get to Edinburgh from here, and apparently it takes about 9 hours on the canals with the various locks and things, but you can go all the way across, which is pretty cool, on the various canals. So now we are heading to Moffat, which is apparently very nice. So that is we're going down now, down. We're going to stop at the Devil's Beef Tub, not bathtub, as I said earlier. Beef tub, of course. We're for a viewpoint if we can get any view, because it's raining. And yeah, and then we'll go into Moffat, have a look around Moffat, and then find somewhere to sleep tonight before starting the journey back into England tomorrow. Yeah, it is absolutely pouring it down. Typical Scottish summer. Apparently it's the worst that they've had in years and years and years. Every local keeps telling me that they're very sorry and they're apologising for the weather, because normally it's actually quite pleasant. If not warm, it's at least dry in August, but that has not been the case this year. Typical. But yeah, I will see you when we get to Moffat. Well, we are at the Devil's Beef Tub, and yeah, even though it is wet and cloudy, it is stunning. We are way up in the clouds here. Let me take you outside and show you. Okay, we're in Moffat now. Moffat, it was only a 5-minute detour to go up to the Devil's Beef Tub, so if you are in Moffat and you have a car, why not go up there? So we've just parked opposite Station Park, which is like a big park. I'm going to take the pups over there so they can have a run around even though it's raining. Just give them a bit of time to stretch their legs. They've been in the van a long time now, so we'll do that. Maybe have a little wander into the town, though I did just drive through it. It looks very quaint and quite lovely, but probably not a lot for us to do there. So we'll go to the park, have a little wander around in the rain, and then I found a little park up on Park for Night, so I'll go there and check and hope that there's no vans already there, and yeah, we'll plan tomorrow out. We're at our spot for this evening. The first two that I went to were no good. They're on the same road as this, but they were very boggy, and it's been raining so much. They were on mud, and I just thought, I'm gonna get stuck. So I carried on, and I've just found this little one which is on a little bit of more of a gravel. It's got some lovely views out across the fields and the forests, so yeah, we'll probably stay here tonight, looks okay. People have said that there is a gate, sometimes it gets closed, but it's not overlocked. So hopefully I'll be okay here, and no one will be mad at me for staying here. I just have to keep an eye on things, but it's nice. It's very windy today. I'm not going to put the top up until sort of we absolutely have to. But yeah, just down a little like forestry road, and yeah, lovely views, but very wet. we finish how we start, wet and windy. Yeah, but very, very nice views, even in the wet, wild winds. So that's probably it for today, I guess, because not much else is going to happen. We're just going to chill here and plan my route back into England tomorrow. Eee!